I'm going to start now eighth science. Okay, so very first going to cover Kharif crop shown in rainy season June to September. Paddy, maize, soybean, groundnut, cotton. These are the examples. Now Rabi crop shown in winter season October to March. Okay, and the examples are wheat, gram, pea, mustard, and linseed. Process: preparation of soil, then sowing, then adding manure and fertilizers, then irrigation, then protecting from weeds, then fertilizer and then after protecting from weeds, harvesting done, and then after harvesting, storage can be done. The process of loosening and turning of the soil is called tilling, or you can say ploughing. Okay, difference between fertilizer and manure, that is very important. Fertilizer is an organic salt, and manure is a natural substance obtained by the decomposition of cattle dung or human waste and plant residue. Then fertilizers prepared in factories, and manure prepared in fields. Then fertilizers doesn't provide any humus to soil, and manure provides a lot of humus. Then fertilizer rich in plant nutrient like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Okay, but manure जो है that is relative less rich in nutrients. Advantages of manure. What are the advantages? Increase the water holding capacity of soil, makes the soil process due to which exchange of gases become very easy, increase number of friendly microbes, and then improve the texture of soil. Moat, M-O-A-T, moat, or you can say pulley system, and chan pump, and dhakeli, and rahat, or you can say lever system, are traditional method of irrigation. So what are the traditional method of irrigation? Moat, chain pump, dhakeli, rahat. Okay. Modern method of irrigation includes sprinkler system and drip system. Undesirable plants are called weeds, controlled by weedicide like 2, 4-D. Separation of grains from the chaff is called threshing. So when we separate grain from its chaff, or you can say bhusha, it is called threshing. The cutting of crop after it is mature is called harvesting. Special festivals associated with the harvest season are Pongal, Baisakhi, Holi, Diwali, Nabenya and Bihu. Proper storages of grains is necessary to protect them from pests and microorganisms. Food is obtained from reared animals, and this is called animal husbandry. Microorganism. So what are the microorganisms? These are bacteria, fungi, protozoa and algae. So bacteria spreads the disease of typhoid and TB and cholera, and fungi is the reason of rust of wheat. Then protozoa is dysentery, and because of it malaria spread. Okay. Then what are the viruses? Viruses are microscopic. They however produce only inside the cells of the host organism, which may be bacterium, plant or any type of animal. So viruses examples we have like some diseases: cold, airborne flu, cough, hepatitis A, polio and chickenpox. These are caused because of viruses. Friendly microorganisms also there. These are preparation of a curd, bread and cake, or curd name is lactobacillus bacteria. Okay, what is the reason behind curd? Formation of curd, it is lactobacillus bacteria. Some bacteria broken down animal faces and vegetable remains wastes into harmless and usable substance. Then used for production of alcohol, wine, vinegar, or you can say acetic acid. Then preparation of the medicine or sometime antibiotics, you can say. And in agriculture, it is used to increase soil fertility and fixing nitrogen. The process of conversion of sugar into the alcohol known as fermentation. So, what is fermentation? The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol. That is called as fermentation. Antibiotics are produced from bacteria and fungi. However, these are not effective against cold and flu as these are caused by the viruses. So, cold and flu cannot be treated by antibiotics. So, this is really very important. You should remember. Edward Jenner discovered the vaccine for smallpox in 1798. Harmful or diseases caused microorganisms are called pathogens. They may spoil food, clothing, and leather. What in food conservation we are talking about? Food conservation may be done by chemical method of preservatives, or preservation by common salt, or preservation by sugar, preservation by oil and vinegar, and hot and cold treatments. These are used for food preservation. Now we are going to talk about polymers. What are polymers? Polymers occur in nature too. Cotton is a polymer called cellulose. Cellulose is made up of a large number of glucose units. In synthetic fibers, each small unit is actually chemical substance. Rayon, when you're talking about rayon, is called as artificial silk, is obtained from a natural sources, wood pulp, yet it is man-made fiber. Nylon prepared from coal, water, and air. So, what with which we prepare nylon? Nylon prepared with coal, water, and air. It is a story, or you can say the scale-wise, elastic, and light. A nylon, you can say, first fully synthetic fiber. Esters are chemicals which give fruit their smell. All the synthetic fibers processes using raw materials of petroleum called as petrochemicals. So here we are going to talk about thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. So thermoplastics are molded or bent easily like polythene, PVC, or we can say when we make toys, combs and containers. So those plastics are called as thermoplastic. But when we talk about thermosetting plastics, so these are molded ones, not be softened by heating. And for this, the examples are like bakelite, melamine. In making switches, handles of utensils, kitchenware, etc., we can use thermosetting plastics. Now we are going to talk about metals and non-metals. Plastics are non-biodegradable. Okay, this is one point. Now, metals and non-metals. Metals are lustrous, malleable, and ductile, good conductors of heat and electricity. On burning, metal react with oxygen to produce metal oxides, which are basic in nature. And here metals react with water to produce metal hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Metals react with acid and produce metal salts and hydrogen gas. And when we talk about non-metal are no luster is there. They are not malleable and ductile. They are poor conductors. Then these are react with oxygen to produce non-metallic oxides, which are acidic in nature. So there is basic in nature metals, and here non-metals are acidic in nature. Then do not react with water. Non-metal do not react with water, do not react with acids. Then used in fertilizers for water purification, crackers, antiseptics, and many more. Properties of metals by which they can be beaten into thin sheets is called as malleability. Okay, like iron, aluminum, etc. The property of metal by which it can be turned into wires, that call is ductility. Okay, so ductility and malleability. Malleability, you can make it a thin sheet, and ductility you can make a thin wire. Now is the turn of coke. What is coke? Coke is a though porous and black substance, almost pure from carbon, pure form of carbon, used to manufacture steel in extraction of many metal. Then coal tar is a black thick liquid mixture of 200 substance used use mm, used as a static materials for manufacturing substance as synthetic dyes, drugs, explosives, perfumes, plastics, paints, photographic materials, roofing materials, and also no naphthalene balls. So coal tar is used for naphthalene balls. So that is really important point. Coal tar used in naphthalene balls. Okay, coal gas we talking about obtained during the process of coal to get coke used as a fuel. And the world's first oil well was drilled in Pennsylvania, USA in 1859. Okay, now we are going to talk about constituents of petroleum. So, what are the constituents of petroleum and what are the fossil fuels? It is not fossil fuels, it is fossil fuels. So, very first, petroleum constituents like LPG, petrol, kerosene, diesel, lubricating oil, paraffin wax, bitumen used in paints and road surfacing. Okay, so these are used in petroleum. You can say constituents of petroleum. What is fossil fuel? Fossil fuels were formed from dead remains of living organisms millions of years ago. So, fossil fuels were formed from dead materials or dead remains of living organisms millions of years ago. Example, you can say coal, petroleum, and natural gas. When we talk about a matchstick, in matchstick, the black color substance of matchsticks named as antimony trisulfate or potassium chlorate. Okay, so potassium chlorate or antimony trisulfate is used in matchstick. And this one dot one, which is in matchstick box, that was powdered glass and a little red phosphorus. So because of this, it can burn. Now for fires involving electrical equipments and inflammable materials like petrol, carbon dioxide is best extinguished. Carbon dioxide being heavier than oxygen, water is not. Okay, so carbon dioxide is heavier than oxygen and covers the fire like a blanket. Since the contact between the fuel and oxygen is cut off, the fire is controlled. It does not warn the electrical equipment too in some of cases. So baking soda or sodium bicarbonate or potassium bicarbonate also give off carbon dioxide. Phosphorus can burn in air in room temperature. Okay, then charcoal does not vaporize and does not produce of flame. So when we talk about a candle, so with the hottest part is really very outside of that candle's flame, that is in color blue. Then when we talk about the yellow color, which is in middle, that is moderate hot, and least hot is the the inside color, the inside. Okay, that is least hot. Then we talk about calorific value of different fuels. So fuels and calorific value. Very first calorific value low, you can say cow dung, 6,000 to 8,000. Then wood 7,000 to 22,000. Then coal 25,000 to 33,000. Then petrol, kerosene, and diesel, these are 45,000. Then methane and CNG 50,000 calorific value. Then LPG 55,000. Then biogas 35,000 to 40,000. And then hydrogen 1,50,000. So when we talk about calorific value of first, second, third number, so calorific value of hydrogen is very much more, 1,50,000. Then second number biogas, and third number you can say coal. Oxides of sulfur and nitrogen produced by the burning and coal, diesel, and petrol causes acid rain, which is harmful for crops buildings, and soil. Endemic species are found only in a particular area. Endangered species are only which are facing the danger of extinction. Then the egg of hen represents a single amoeba cell. Okay, single amoeba cell. Cell invented by Robert Hooke in 1665. Gene is a unit inheritance in living organisms. What is cell? If we talk about plant cell and animal cell. So very first, plant cell and animal cell. What are the common characteristics of these cells? The both cells have cell membrane, vacuole, nucleus, cytoplasm. But two things are there which are only present in plant cell. Very first is chloroplast, which is not present in animal cell, and the second one is very important, cell wall. It is only in plants, not in animal cell. Okay. Then IVF. IVF means in vitro. So IVF means in vitro fertilization. Fertilization outside the body. Fertilization means the fusion of ovum and sperm, that is called fertilization. And baby born with this technique known as test tube baby. The stage of embryo in which all the body parts are identifiable is called as fetus. Okay. Then fertilization outside. So internal fertilization and external fertilization. When we talk about internal fertilization, hen, cows, dogs and human, these are having internal fertilization and called as viviparous animals, like human, cows and dogs. Then we talk about external fertilizations, which are done in frogs, fishes, starfish. This we call as oviparous animals, which lay eggs, like hen, frog, lizard, butterfly. Now testosterone, testosterone is the male hormone and estrogen is the female hormone. Pressure is equal to force upon area on which it acts. Force per unit area is called pressure. Powder is sprinkled on the carom, and striking a matchstick or sole of shoes and plus tires are traded on uh, to increase friction. Okay, but these two are powder in sprinkle in carom and striking in matchsticks. These are rolling also decrease friction for reduce friction. Okay, then the sole of shoes, this is for friction increasing. Okay, then for substance which reduce friction are called as lubricants. So static friction is greater than sliding friction, and sliding friction is greater than rolling friction. In humans, the sound is produced by the voice box or the larynx. The end of flow motion of an object is known as vibration. This motion is also called as oscillatory movement. Oscillation per second known as frequency, expressed in hertz. So frequency or unit is hertz. It is Hz. Okay, one oscillation per second, one Hz, or you can say 1 hertz is equal to 1 oscillation per second. Then frequency is determines the pitch of the sound. So if it is greater than 20 hertz, cannot be detected by human ear. Then if it range should be 20 to 20,000 hertz. Higher than 20,000 hertz also not audible. Dogs can hear higher sounds of higher frequency increase with 20,000 hertz. Ultrasound equipment too also has they have ultrasound equipments also has the sound capability of greater than 20,000 hertz. Sounds can travel in gas, liquid and solid, but in not in vacuum. So as you know that whenever vacuum is there, no sound will come out. Then air is a poor conductor of electricity, but light but during lightning an electric current passes through air. Water is good conductor of electricity because it has several salt dissolved. So that's why, because of salt, it is a good conductor of electricity. But distilled water, or you can say free from salt, or your pure water, is a poor conductor. The process of depositing a layer of any desired metal on another material by means of electricity is called electroplating. Okay, electroplating. Chromium plating in carpets, bath taps, or you can say kitchen gas burners, wheel rims, bicycles, and handles. Okay, these are in these you can have a chromium plating. Okay, it's resist scratches and expensive. Also, jewelry makers electroplate silver and gold on less expensive metals, less expensive metal, like tin cans, electroplating tin to the iron. Okay, so splitting of a light into its constituent colors is known as dispersion. A normal eye has it has in very, if we're talking about very round shape, so the last part of it called as retina, where the figure expands, or where the figure occur. Then earlier in very front side, it's a corona, then cornea, sorry, cornea, then lens is there, iris is there, and ciliary muscles are there. Two laws of reflection. First is the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection, and second one is incident ray, reflected ray, and normal drawn at the point of the incidence to the reflecting surface lie in the same plane. So in the same way, you have example, the moon is visible due to reflected sunlight. The pole star lies close to the axis of rotation of the earth. So whereas the earth rotation axis is there in the same straight, you can see the pole star. The speed of light is about 3 lakh kilometer per second. Okay, 3 lakh kilometer per second. Then Ursa Major constellation moves around the pole star in you can say Saptarishi Taramandal, or here you can also say that the Great Bear. The star Sirius, which is brightest star in the sky, is located close to Orion constellation. That is also called as Hunter. Okay, so there's Bear, which is Saptarishi Taramandal, and here that is a star Sirius, which is very brightest one. It is located in Orion constellation, which is also called the Hunter constellation. There's a large gap between Mars and Jupiter. This gap is occurred by a large number of small objects that revolve around the sun. These are called as asteroids. Remote sensing means collecting into from a distance. Ganga Action Plan launched in 1985. Okay, then some chemical names of there: tocopherol is vitamin E, calciferol vitamin D, thiamine vitamin B1, and pyridoxine. Pyridoxine is vitamin B6. So again, tocopherol vitamin E, calciferol D, thiamine vitamin B1, pyridoxine vitamin B6. Blood clotting, when we talk about metal used it as a calcium is used, vitamin K is used in blood clotting. Then protein, which type of protein is used? Prothrombin, or you can say fibrogen. Prothrombin and fibrogen is used when blood clotting done. And then cell, it is platelets. So these are very important components of when blood clotting happen. Anti-clotting of blood is heparin. Heparin is the anti-clotting of blood. Hemophilia, not blood clotting. So hemophilia is disease where blood clotting is not occur. ECG for heart and EEG for brain. So be careful. ECG for heart, it is used, and when we talk about EEG, it is for brain. Body temperature is controlled by hypothalamus. Body growth is controlled by pituitary gland. Balance and motor, it is cerebrum, and then respiration is done by medulla oblongata. Then protein factory is called as ribosome. Brain of cell is nucleus. DNA present in nucleus, mitochondria, and chloroplast.